Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sober is Dope. And I want to answer a really cool question from the community today. Is sobriety boring? Right? And first thing I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, sobriety and being sober applies to both alcoholics and drug addicts, right? So if you someone that's been stuck on a harder drug, maybe opioids or something like that, and you're clean and well, then you're sober. Sobriety is in reference to our mind, being sober minded and being free of any external substances, right? And substance misuse. So my thing is, I just want to clear the air there I'm talking to everyone out there in regards, because when I found my sobriety, that meant no more pot, no more alcohol, no more anything else that could have been considered hard drugs, even though my drug of choice was alcohol. The other term people may use to separate alcohol and the drugs is sobriety and being clean. So when you hear someone say, am I clean? Then that means that they may have had a harder drug use. But if they're sober, then it usually implies alcohol. But sobriety definitely references both drugs and alcohol. And alcohol is also considered a drug, right? So people might say, what's your drug of choice? And my drug of choice was alcohol, right? Because alcohol is considered a drug. Just want to clarify that for anyone out there. But back to our question, is sobriety boring? And in my experience, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be shocked how much fun you could actually have in sobriety, and what type of fun, and and the consistency of fun. So my thing was, when I first wanted to get sober, I was afraid because I thought I wouldn't be interesting. I thought life wouldn't be fun. And I couldn't imagine how I was going to go out on a night on the town on a Friday night and have any type of fun without getting loaded, right? But this is what I want you guys to remember. There's a large chance that when people go out and drink, the night starts off well, but it usually ends in a disaster. Someone has to get their stomach pumped, maybe go to the hospital. You may get into a fight. You may lose your wallet or something. You may not remember the whole night. You won't really be able to have fun for an extended period of time, because once you get too drunk, you're most likely going to start blacking out. So sobriety is not boring because I'm able to have fun all the time, 24/7. If I go out, I'm awake, I'm aware, I can have a good time. I remember everyone that I meet, and I have more meaningful relationships. And I don't really make an ass of myself, right? I'm not insulting anyone. I'm not getting sloppy. I'm not getting belligerent. I'm not getting angry. How many times you guys can remember? You went out, you worked all week, you go out, you get dressed on a Friday night or the weekend, and your intention is to have a really good time, but it ends in some type of disaster, a bad fight. You hurt someone that you really love, and you don't remember it the next day, and then you feel awkward. Then you're sick, and then you lose something that means a lot to you. Sometimes your self-respect. You put yourself in dangerous situations. That can't certainly be fun. So sometimes what we think is fun is actually an idea of what we think is fun. So my thing is, give it a shot. If you're sober curious, or you're someone that has a lot of problems with your addiction, or when you go out on a town to have fun and a night never really feels fulfilled, and it's like this itch you want to scratch, but it's like you can never really scratch it because there's not enough alcohol in the world to scratch that itch. Ladies and gentlemen, sobriety might be for you. And it's definitely fun. I get to do everything that someone who drinks does. I still get to go out. I still could party. I could dance. But sobriety makes me a better person, a better lover, and I have more meaningful experiences. So sobriety isn't boring in my experience. It's a more fulfilling experience, and it's a more fulfilling life where there's less pain, less apprehension, less anger, less frustration, and less depression. Okay, alcohol is a depressant, so you drink it to have fun, but then it definitely leaves you feeling empty and broken at some point. So if you're looking to have real fun, give sobriety a shot. And I'm debunking the myth. Sobriety is not boring. It's actually really lit. And as you know, It's dope. Sober is dope. And that's why we started the company Sober is Dope, to let everyone know, yo, you can have real fun in sobriety, and you get to keep your wallet, your phone, your self-respect, and you are in a position to live a safer, more meaningful life. I'm Pop Buchanan. You're listening to Sober is Dope. That's my answer to your question. Is sobriety boring? No. And I'll catch you guys on the other side. Thank you.